What's up, y'all? Today we're going to review the Teva Verge. These are the size 11 pine needle color, the green color, which is, personally, I think it's gorgeous. So let's go ahead and get these out. And there's only cardboard in this stuffing paper, so nothing else is in the box. So this color is very attractive. If you guys have seen it on social media, it looks very good on the foot, but my issue with these are that I never found any comfort when I put them on. They were always irritating me, so I'll get to that shortly. This is my second pair that I've actually ordered. The first pair I ordered was a size 12, and for reference, I have these are the XLT2 Alps that Teva released, and this specifically is the Herschel collab, but you do have the ability to find this in a regular XLT2 Alp. And this fits like a glove. I love these sandals, and it's just incredible. I'm kind of gonna be sad when these eventually wear out, but you know, it has fairly grippy bottom, and so that's what attracted me to these Verges. Is the color is also cool and it has a attractive grippy foot bottom as well. So let's go ahead and show the features that I'm not enjoying with this sandal, and you guys can make up your mind, but I think that these are going to be a return for me just because I can't find that comfort and they're going to be irritating me on a daily basis. So the main issue I have is that here, this is for your small little toe, and this is curved in a way that it rolls your little toe under your other toes. I'll show you guys that shortly, but that's my first issue. My second issue is that if you guys see here from the top view, there's kind of an X design, so it's going to create that V, and there's nothing holding your ankle back, so your foot's going to want to slide forward as you walk. And you only really have 3 adjustment points on this. You have this front strap to tighten your toes, which you don't want, because when you tighten this, it's going to roll your little toe under even more. Then you have this adjustment strap, which is going to pull back, and it's going to kind of try to keep your foot forward. But the issue is that I think this is too far forward on your ankle here, so that your foot's going to slide forward anyway. And lastly, you have this heel strap, which kind of squeezes your heel, but this isn't really going to do anything. It's only going to help push forward, so I don't think that's the best part. Let's see this buckle strap. This buckle strap, it's very sturdy. It pops out very easily, and there's plenty of space for your foot to slide in. Let me show you guys right now. So here where the issues start, and if you can see there, my little toe is getting pushed in from this outer strap, which I'm not a fan of because I don't even have this strap that tight. I can loosen it up and place it on the normal part there. And I'm noticing this diagonal strap is taking most of the load of your foot, which is pulling back on this, which pulls your little toe under. So let me unfasten this. Now that we have it fastened, you can see that this strap can relieve some of the support by pulling back on this foot as well, but I think the main flaw of this sandal is that this part here is exposed, which allows this foot to slide forward. So right now I have it pushed back, and again you can see my toes already snug right there. So if I unloosen this so it's comfortable, it's still by design, this is like curved in, which is pushing that toe in, so I cannot find comfort on this front part here, and I do not have wide feet by any measure. So I have this pulled back. I'm trying to keep this foot back because I notice when I walk, my foot's going to slide forward. So let's go ahead and see that. Just walking casually, nothing crazy. As you can see there, I'm maybe 15 steps in at most, and my foot's already on the edge there, and it's sliding forward from the back. So my main issue with these sandals are that you can't really keep the foot back. It's going to slide forward when you walk, and to the people that are posting reviews that it fits, that's great, but this is my second size, and you know, this is just not doing it. And keep in mind, I have this strap very loose up front here. You can see there's actually, that's how loose it is. I have extra Velcro there, and this toe is just getting pushed in, I guess by design, because this angle should be more open. But you can see this angle's kind of curved in there, so it's pushing that toe in regardless of how tight you have this. And then the other issues here, nothing's holding it back on this ankle, so your foot naturally wants to slide forward as you walk. So I'll slide it back again. So there you go, I have it on the back. You can see it's already sliding forward a bit. When I walk, I notice that your toes naturally they want to grab, so they're going to pull forward on the sandal, and that's how your foot's going to slide forward. I've also seen some people say the strap gets loose. I haven't noticed that, but again, I don't want to take these outside due to the fact that I want to return them. I don't want to get them dirty, but it could be that when you're gripping, your toes grip to take that step forward, and that's where your foot starts sliding forward there. There's nothing holding this angle back. So, final verdict on these sandals are, they look good, the color's cool, but the main design flaw is here on this ankle strap, and then this upper corner here that's pushing your toe inward. So, again, cool idea, but Teva should have tested these out before they released them. So, there's my honest review. So as you see, that pops out pretty quickly. And to put on, they're very easy to put on, which is not the issue. I much enjoy that actually. And so now that they're fastened, you can kind of see that they look good, but look at this little toe. See, it's already getting pushed in, and there's plenty of Velcro, so I already loosened this up. So you could imagine if I tighten this right there, it's already putting a lot of pressure on this front part, and I can feel it squeezing this little toe in. So if you notice this angle, it's kind of curved in. If it's not straight, so it's curved in. So a lot of the sandal's taking the load on this corner, which is very uncomfortable for this little toe. I cannot enjoy this. And if you see this diagonal strap, it's kind of the only thing that's pulling back on this foot. And then here, it squeezes down on this part of the foot as well. But when you're walking, your toes are going to want to grip, and they're going to want to pull your foot forward. So as you see there, my foot's sliding forward. So I'm going to move it back. I'm going to do a little walk test right now, but I have this snug back, and I have this strapped across, which is already uncomfortable for this toe, and the foot's still going to slide forward. So let's do a walk test so you guys can see. So I'm just going to take a few steps. You can see there, it's not too bad, but that's where it kind of should be, and then it's crossing that line as I walk to about there. So my main issue with these are that this pinky toe is very uncomfortable the whole time you're walking. I don't know if these break in eventually and they feel better, but it is very uncomfortable on this edge, and I can't see myself wearing these like on a daily basis or hiking or something, because when you're walking, you're putting a lot of pressure. See, as you see, like when you're taking that step and lifting your heel, you're putting pressure on this corner. And I don't know if it's enjoyable on a daily basis for a longer walk. So my first idea would be that this strap should be moved back more so that it's on the side of your toe here, not under your toe. So it's like this, the strap's going here versus up here, as you can see there. So if it's on the side, that side knuckle of the toe, that would probably alleviate it. And again, this part doesn't really have a strap coming across, so your foot's going to want to go forward. And this is with me having it tightened. So if I loosen this up a bit, let's see there, so that little toe at least has some space to slide out, and this is still pulled back, you're going to see that when I walk, my feet are going to slide forward for sure. So you can see that I'm already on the edge, and that's maybe 10-15 steps. So it feels way more comfortable like that, but your toe is going to slide forward. And so I got the size 12, but even with those, my toes would slide forward, so I couldn't find any comfort. So that's my honest review on these. If some of you guys have it fitting well, that's great, but I kind of have an average foot, and it's not really doing it for me. Also, a little bonus, let me show the comparison with those other Teva Herschel ones that I have so you can see how those are. Right away, these feel miles better, and this is the main strap that's going to hold your foot back, but also it feels like the foot of the sandal here is very contoured where my foot's sitting in there and it's not lifted from the heel where it feels like I want it to slide forward. So these straps, I have them loose and I could tighten them, but if you notice, the main thing with this sandal is it's pulling from the inside of the foot and there's zero pressure on this pinky, which makes them feel so good. So these two straps, it has room to tighten, but I don't need that. And I'm telling you guys, when I walk in this sandal, it feels like a glove. So these are size 12s and they fit incredible. My foot's not moving around. As you can see there, I have my mark of my foot. I don't need to tighten it. My foot just sits very well, whereas the other ones want to have my toe slide forward. So again, up to you guys, but it's just an honest review so you guys get a perspective before ordering them. Hope you guys enjoyed. For reference, that these run about one size large. These are the size 12s on the left, and these are the size 11s on the right. So you can see there maybe a quarter of an inch difference, but these 11s run really large. So depending how I hold them, they're all honestly about the same size. So these Verges are about a size larger. Let me show you here just to confirm. That's an 11 and that's a 12. So they made these big, and I don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's a certain thing Teva's trying to do, but these run large and they don't fit comfortable.